this was the worst event I had during the stream. Not the stream, during this trip. So I was supposed to go to Disneyland, and this was the day after I heard about my father. Oh God, there's 2 trigger warnings. There's 2 trigger warnings. Okay, we got 2 trigger warnings. So we had 2 trigger warnings. Sorry about this, team. We're gonna put on some slower music. Sure, whatever. So this was the day after I heard about my father. My father, unfortunately, had a heart attack. This is the first time he's had a heart attack. So it was very scary for little old Cotton. So, and it's awful because, sorry, lots of emotions. Lots of emotions. It was horrible because there's a difference in like time. Do you know what I mean? Like time. For obviously I'm in Japan and my family's in Canada, right? Hi Raiders, I'm sorry. This is a little uncomfortable time. We're locking in and I'm telling about a little bit of an uncomfortable situation I had in Japan. The one bad thing I had, but that's okay. I hope you had a great time. I promise I'll be right back to it. But I think it's important. To share everything, the bad and the good, but mostly the good. I had a lot of awesome times. So anyways, this was the time after I got news that my father had a heart attack. And this sucks because like I woke up at like 8 a.m., right? And so I was like, I just checked my phone and it's like, hey Bug, Dad had a heart attack. What? That's all I heard. Oh my God, right? I was like, what? So I'm texting my brother. I'm like, what do you mean? What happened? Like, what's going on? Is he okay? What's happening? No response because everybody's like asleep or something. I don't know. It was 8 a.m. in Japan and I'm just like, like I'm freaking out because I didn't know. And like, this is the first time my dad's ever had a heart attack. Anyone in my family, first time anyone's had a heart attack. So basically it was 8 a.m. in Japan, 8 a.m. in Japan to Alberta time. So it was 4 p.m. and they were just like dealing with the situation, obviously. And so this was, it was so bad. And that's why I had to come home. So I booked my flight home right away. It was a few days later, unfortunately. The flights were very expensive, but that's okay because I got to see my dad in the hospital and that's okay. So that sucked. I'll be honest, that sucked. I've never been internationally and had bad news hit my family like that. And so it really was hard. I was kind of sobbing. It was a little bad, but that's okay. We're okay. He was fine. He was unconscious for a few minutes. But he came right back because someone was smart enough to do CPR. Okay, and if you guys have the means to do so, I implore you to learn first aid and get educated in first aid. So this is doing chest compressions. This is saving someone. This is knowing how to identify dangers in like a, you know what I mean? Like, yes, exactly. Be CPR certified. If you have a place that offers it, be CPR certified. I cannot thank this guy enough. Oh my God. I think his name was Dennis. I don't know. But this guy saw my dad have a heart attack and he rushed right away, started doing chest compressions. So obviously that's where you lock your fingers together. Here, chat, I'm CPR certified. Let's go. Oh my gosh, I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you how to do CPR. Oh my gosh. Okay. You do this, you lock the elbows. And then you're going to go boom, boom, boom. Right on the, you see the nip nops? You're going to go to the sternum, which is here. You're going to lock and go as hard as you fucking can. Because you know what? I would rather have 2 broken ribs or bruised ribs than no heartbeat. Hello? And so chest compression. Boom, 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 boom. So good. Lock your fingers. Staying alive is actually not the best beat to do it to, but that's fine. And chat, we're going to do a little learning situation because it's been, I think, 2 years since I did my little course. I think it is 30. It's 30. Yeah, you do it on rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you have to go hard. You have to crack the sternum. You have to go, like really hard. And then you have to tilt the chin. You listen for breathing first. And if they're not breathing, then you get to going. And then you go, you tilt the chin, you block the nose, and you go 2 deep breaths, immediately right back. Boom, 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 boom. 30 of them. Very good. So good. Anyways, like go. If you have the means to do so, please get CPR certified. Oh yeah, check the throat for blockage because maybe they choked on something. Maybe that's what's going on. But anyways, yes, boom, 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 boom. If you can get CPR certified, please do. Please note, if you are not CPR certified and you attempt to do CPR, don't do that. You are going to probably get sued in today's day and age, unfortunately, where money rules everything. So don't fucking try that if you are not actually certified and you don't have any like legal thing protecting you. Do not try. Do not try. Do not try. Nope, yes. No. Anyways. So the day after I learned about this, we were supposed to go to Disneyland, and I was like, yes, I can do this. I can go to Disneyland. It's just going to be bad sitting around thinking about my father because nobody was messaging me. Nobody had the time to message me because they were obviously worried about my father getting flown out to a different hospital, right? Because it was so serious. So you just let them die? No, what you do is you do not take the bystander effect and you call 911 and you ask, does anyone know CPR? You yell it as loud as you can. And then if someone raises their hand, you say, come here. And you also have to be precise. So if you are doing CPR, here's a little tidbit. You have to pick someone out. You have to solo them out. You have to say, you in the red shirt, call 911. Because if you don't do that, people do the bystander effect and they're like, someone else will get it. Hello? And they're also frozen by the sheeple mentality that nobody else is moving. Oh God, if I overreact to this situation, somebody else is going to do it, but I'm going to get judged. Hello? No. Hello? Anyways, my dad was saved. Love. My dad was saved. He was flown to a hospital. He was alive. He got shocks to his chest. They took the paddles. They zapped him. They went, clear. Bzz, you know what I mean? Anyways. Yeah, exactly. Right? Bystander effect is very cruel. I actually want to do a stream about that. Very interested in that. Kitty Genovese. I could talk about this for years. There was actually a study done in New York. Anyways, I'm getting off track. I am getting off track. Yes. Yes, I'm getting off track. So yes, my dad had to get shock paddles and it was bad. But, you know, my mom got back to me. I'm like crying, like, what's going on? And my mom's like, it's okay, Bug. It's okay, Bug. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. He's in the hospital, but he's alive. And I was like, great. Thank you. Awesome. And like, I don't know. I just got, you know, when you like have something like medical going on and the first thing you do is go to Google. I did the worst thing I could have possibly done. I went to Google and Google went, oh yeah, if you have a heart attack where it stops your heart, yeah, you lose like 10 years of your life. What do you mean 10 years? But then again, he's alive. Okay. So I would rather have a father than not a father, okay? Maybe, you know. So I was just in the pits, team. I was in the dumps, and that's okay. And then the next day, Disneyland, super early. We have to wake up at 5 a.m., right? And so then we go on the train. And this is where the first trigger warning comes into play. So unfortunately, on this train, you are packed like sardines because it's rush hour. Everybody is going to work. We want to get there as soon as the park opens, before the park opens at 8:30, because the park opens at 9 and you have to line up, right? So we are packed in there as sardines. As sardines. What does SA mean? Sexual assault. So basically, I am in the train and we are packed. I cannot move my arms. I cannot turn my head. I am like literally shoved. Like people were towering over me. And unfortunately, I did get groped. So that is where someone else touches you inappropriately on the train. And I couldn't see who this was. I tried to move out of the way, but obviously I was packed like a sardine in that can of a train. So it really sucked. And I'm sorry to bring down the mood. Blah, blah, blah. It was really awful, I'll be honest. And like, as it was happening, it is common. It is very unfortunate. It is common. And the police don't take it seriously. Obviously, I was already in a bad mental space. So I just start sobbing. And that's okay. I say that was the worst thing. And I didn't get to go to Disneyland because I was just having a panic attack on the train. I'm like, because obviously it's a little triggering. That's why they have women-only trains. Yes, but I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know if there was women-only train on, a cart on that train. But yeah, so it was just bad. So I think it was just the mix of like, I didn't sleep more than 2 hours in that night. And, you know, my father's health, and then obviously getting groped. And so I'm kind of like sharing, hey guys, you know, as awesome as Japan is, obviously, there's some negatives to every single country, and unfortunately, this is apparently a super common thing. Like, after my friends were like, hey, you're not alone, this happens a lot. This happens a lot. And so, thank you so much. Thank you, Blooder. I really appreciate that. Thank you. So, I did not get to go to Disney, which made me really sad. But it's okay, because Girl DM, she got me a little mascot keychain of the cat mascot, because she knows I like cats, and there's a special mascot for Tokyo Sea. That scared the fuck out of me. You guys probably didn't hear that because I turned off desktop, but I just moaned in my ear because we got 100 gifted. That's insane. Thank you so much, Blutter. Anyways, sad part over. Worst day of my life, one of them. I know, it was so bad. So here's a little PSA. If you are going to Japan and you are a woman, please be careful on the train. If you are tightly packed, you might get groped for a whole train ride, and it was awful and triggering, but that's okay. I just needed a break, and so I got off the train, and I'm just like sobbing. I'm just did you report the guy? Can I be honest? I couldn't see who it was. I was packed so tightly, I couldn't pick out the guy. I didn't see his face. My head was turned the other way. But yeah, he was groping my cooter, and it was so uncomfortable. But that's okay. I just want to spread awareness. Okay? And now we're going to move on. And now we're moving on. It's okay. We should kill them with hammers. Don't say that. Don't say You can't say it. Stop it. I agree with the mod. No, here's the thing. My hand was across. I couldn't have my hand down there because I was so like it was packed, dude. Anyways, kill them with hammers. Thor's hammer, like literally, dude. I'm fine for a call to violence. So, okay. We had such a good time in Japan. There's obviously going to be bad parts of every single country, but there were so many positives. It really, really overdid any of the negatives. It really did. It really did. I really needed the cat cafe. That was right after that day. I think it was no Disneyland, and then like I did nothing the rest of the day. I just had to sit in the bath and wash and just sit there, and that's okay. Sometimes you do need just a little soak, you know, where you have to scrub your skin for hours, and then you're just like, I'm gonna sit here. Exactly. And then the next day we got to go to the cat cafe. Oh, it was so good. I love cat cafes. Yes.
しかのこのこのここしたんだ。しかのこのこのここしたんだ。しかのこのこのここしたんだ。